Maran writes in Siman Bet, Yesh Mishalmer, there is one who says, he's referring to the Rokeach, the rabbi called the Rokeach. She'im eino ochel ela pachot mechbetza. If a person eats less than an egg amount of bread, he told you that, you should wash your hands, v'lo yivarech, but don't make a blessing on it. Because yes, you're eating bread, but no, it's not enough bread to require a blessing.
But the washing requires a blessing.
No, we're talking about the washing. The bread is its own question.
Oh.
Don't make a blessing on the washing of the hands.
Really?
What about the katamazon?
You don't need enough bread to make a b'kar mazon. It's a good question. What happens to that bread? Let's Netilat yadayim, under the two lines. Le'ochel pat pachot mechebetza. Washing the hands for somebody who eats less than a kebetza. Betza is the size of an egg. Va. Ha'ochel pat pachot mechebetza. If someone eats bread less than an egg amount, tzarich litol yadav. He has to wash his hands. L'kol makom lo yivarech b'shem rachut berkat netilat yadayim. You should not say Hashem's name. I mean, you don't say the blessing of netilat yadayim. Unless you're actually going to eat an egg amount of bread.
But what if you don't know ahead of time? You wash your hands, you say bracha, and you say,
oh, this
I'm
is really
hungry,
good.
I don't really want to eat that.
And then you decide, oh well, if you eat, you didn't make the blessing from Netilat Yadayim, and then you eat a little bread, and then you decide to eat more bread. So what should you do?
Well, I guess you'd be obligated to eat more bread.
You say, oh man, I'm eating more now.
You guys always have to complicate things? First understand the halakha, then complicate things.
You've been asked before. Stand on one foot.
Let's read.
I would assume it's like the cookie thing. Like you say mezonot on a cookie, but if you eat so many cookies that you're like, now you made a meal out of it, then you have to say birkat hamazon after.
An egg with its shell?
Sorry, Rabbi.
Or without its shell?
What a what?
Measuring the egg.
How much volume? We're talking about the extra micro
With the shell or
millimeter
without the
of the.
On the half shell.
It doesn't make that much difference. So tiny.
Because eggs are different sizes. They vary. Yeah.
Rabbi
Yeah,
Yoni's
but
being
the-
funny.
No, I'm not being funny, I'm being
Really?
serious.
The shell is barely.
You're talking about being
Yeah,
too
it's
complicated.
not very much.
I
of a
know,
volume,
right?
yeah.
Page 25. V'shiur kibetza, the size of kibetza. L'inyan zeh. In this matter, haynu betza belo klipata. Is an egg without the shell. Benefach. I believe nefach means volume.
Yeah, which volume does this shell?
Dahaynu ke-50 gram,
It takes a little
which is
volume.
50 grams.
What, the egg is 50 grams?
The amount of bread you have to eat.
Oh, the amount. Okay, sorry.
V'chol she'ochel yoter mishur zeh, and anybody who eats more than this amount, chayav b'tilat yadayim b'bracha, has to wash their hands with the blessing.
It's 2 ounces of bread. 50 grams.
Zev, do you mind pass me a book from Eshtender?
That's 2 ounces.
You'll see, it's like a brown book with orange stripes on the back.
The side of the shell is so minute compared to the egg that
It says orchot is the first word, orchot with an aleph.
if you're a regular person, it wouldn't even.
You know, there's something weird about that hair splitting because you could have 5 eggs and then maybe, they're bigger or smaller than the one
You don't
that
see?
without the shell.
Brown book with like orange or cream stripes. I don't know what the... Oh, yeah. No, it's just one volume. The measurement of an egg, samak. What is samak? What do they call that in English?
Volume or displacement?
Hebrew words are funny things for roots and
Yeah.
derivatives and meanings. It's really it's an art unto itself.
Okay, someone help me out. A centimeter with a 3. What do you call that in
Cubic
English?
centimeters.
A cubic centimeter?
It's a milliliter, yeah. 1/1000th of a liter.
Do I mean a cubic centimeter? Yeah, that's...
Yeah, same thing.
It's volume.
So I'm going to say samak. Yeah.
So like,
It's about 50-something samak with a shell. According to Rav Chaim Ney. Without a shell? Okay, so let's say 57.6 is the measurement that we have on record. With a shell? and 54.75 without a shell. It's really nothing. According to Kuf Nun Chet has a different measurement.
A shell game.
The Kuf Nun Chet says that it's 44 grams.
Small egg.
Yeah.
Organic egg.
Well, says you look at the egg that you have today, and it's that same in volume, not in weight, in volume.
Yeah.
So that's the way that you're going to
Less
find
density.
out. That's where you're going to find out the measurement of this egg. It doesn't really make a difference. Come on,
Is that
an egg,
grade
an
A,
egg.
grade double A?
The
or-
reason we're talking about eggs is because in the next page, if you look on page
Inject air into them.
26 in Halakha Gimel, Im ochel pachot mikazayit. Maran says if you eat less than an olive, not less than an egg, less than an olive, with the pit or without the pit?
Doesn't matter.
It's a real question. I'm not gonna answer. Yesh mi sheomer she'no tzarich netilah. Some say you don't have to wash your hands at all.
Is that with or without a pimento?
Well, what?
Without pimento.
Without the pimento.
So less than an olive, you don't need washing at all. An egg size, you need less than an egg size. I mean, between an olive and an egg, that's the size we're talking about here.
So you wash, but you don't say bracha.
Very good. And then over an egg size,
You
Oh, shouldn't say bro.
there are 3 stages: less than an olive,
None.
less than an egg, but more than an olive,
Wash.
Yeah,
No
wash.
blessing.
more than an egg.
Oh,
Bless-
sure.
Wash with a blessing.
Very good. Those are the 3 categories of brachot. Let's do the first one, no? Because the other ones about the measurements and eggs and olives, I'm not so. Let's look here.
Which, footnote on which
So wait a second. So you, for less than the size of an olive, you don't say any blessing.
Correct.
But if you were eating that olive, you would be making a blessing for the olive.
Oh, very good. Very good. On an olive itself, you would make the blessing. In a bread that is less than the size of an olive. We're using the olive not to talk about the
The
laws of
size.
olives, but to talk about the size of bread.
I know, but you will eat a raisin. It's also the size of
Correct.
the olive. You're still gonna make a blessing, and then a piece of bread you're not gonna make it just because it's
Correct. Though you would need the size of an olive or an egg in order to make an after blessing.
On a raisin?
Wait.
If
So
you
you
eat
eat
one
one
raisin, there's
raisin.
no after blessing.
What about before blessing? You eat something.
You would. Some would argue if you should make such a blessing in the first place. That's a different story.
So
Because it would be
it's
smaller
just-
than the size of an olive. So if you have the same law,
In yeshiva, there was a guy who used to give out like cookies for Rosh Chodesh. And he would say, here, take a cookie. And then, no, take 2 because you need to make sure you eat enough. I say, no, I'm machmir. I need 3. Yeah, so. Jack, you were saying?
Yeah, so the idea what she was saying is, I think that if you eat a small piece of bread less than the size of an olive, you just eat it.
Just eat it.
And there is no requirement to wash or bracha. Whereas something that is less sacrosanct than bread, like vegetable, but like an olive, for example.
We're not talking now about the laws of what bracha you make on bread. We're still talking about the laws of washing your hands for bread. We didn't get that far yet. You want to know which bracha you make on that bread that's less than the size of an olive?
but there's no bracha.
100 pages from now.
Once you wash, you have to have the size of an egg. I mean, that's what you need. Perhaps if a person eats only a little bit. Jack, 2019, I'll get back to you. No, hopefully before that. That's the truth. Hopefully before that. Let's see 26 under the 2 lines. Netilat yadayim, yeah. Netilat yadayim lo'chel pachot mikazayit. Washing your hands for somebody who ate less than an olive. Ha'ochel pad pachot mikazayit. Somebody who eats bread less than an olive amount. Mikar hadin eno tzarich lo lidav klal. According to the basic halakha, he doesn't have to wash his hands at all. V'amachmir litol yadav. But someone who's strict to wash his hands with a blessing or without a blessing. Well,
No.
Without.
Tavol Abracha, he should receive a blessing.
Is there an amount of time in between those pieces that would exempt you from having to wash? Let's say you take a little dibble of bread, like a crouton, and then 15, 20 minutes later, I'm hungry, and there's nothing but a bowl of croutons. You
The
take it
poskim
every
would
time.
say 2 to 9 minutes. There's arguments among the poskim. It has to be eaten within a certain time frame, which is why by Pesach, when you eat matzah, you have to get a certain measure of matzah. We work so hard to eat all that matzah at once, not throughout the meal, but to eat the amount that we need now. Then later you can eat whatever you want, but in order to get the mitzvah, you have to eat it all now. Okay? Problem is, we start the footnote.
If you're too tired, don't push.
If we start the footnote, we're not going to end it. I don't want to rush this footnote.
That's one giant footnote.
And then there's a few other ones that are connected to it.
It looks like a foot.
When so I'm gonna end you off with this. Maran, when he writes Yesh Misha Omer, there is someone who says. Is he telling you that's the halakha, or just he's bringing an opinion for you?
It's an opinion.
Why? How does he say it?
If some people say so, some people have the opinion, but that's not the only opinion.
If Maran writes Yesh Omrim v'Yesh Omrim, some say and some say, which is the halakha?
The second.
We don't know.
The second. Very good. The second. When Maran brings out 2 opinions, Yesh Omrim and Yesh Omrim. Some say this and some say that. He means to tell you, follow the second opinion. That's the rule. Then when he told it, when he writes Shulchan Aruch, that's how he writes. He'll bring the first opinion out of respect, with the second opinion because that's the halakha. When Maran writes Stam, just he writes a halakha, you must do this. And then he says Yesh Omrim, but some say, don't do that. Which is the halakha? The first one. Why? He doesn't mention it as an opinion. He mentions it as halakha.
And the opinion.
Remember in the laws of making a blessing before you wash your hands? Maran says you make a blessing before you wash your hands for prayer. And some have a custom who say to make the blessing afterwards. When Maran writes such a thing, what is Maran's intention? The first opinion. That's a rule. We have all of Shulchan Aruch. When Maran writes Yesh Misha Omer, there is someone who says. We might think that it's like when Maran writes Yesh Li Zahir. You should be careful not to. Or remember in the 4th halakha in the old book, Maran writes you should not walk without your head covered. What do we learn from there? Why does it say you should not walk? Why does it not say it's prohibited to walk without your hair covered?
Because there's
It could be an opinion.
Don't be scared.
It could be another opinion.
Because there's other
I didn't bring another opinion. Because what?
There's other opinions.
Why doesn't he say it's prohibited? Why does he say not to do it, but not prohibited?
It's not a firm halakha.
Oh, very good. It's not a firm halakha. There are poskim who say, and therefore you should take it into consideration. But if you can't, you can. Lo yileh. You would think that this wording of Yesh Mishomer, there's someone who says, is very similar to that. But in the rules of the Shulchan Aruch, we're told that whenever Maran writes Yesh Mishomer, there's someone who says, he intends to tell you that this is his opinion, the halakha, but it's only found in one book.
Oh, it's a minority
And therefore,
opinion.
he cannot tell you, this is the halakha, because nobody else talks about it. Remember I told you this halakha comes from the Rokeach. And the Rokeach is the origin of this halakha. And therefore, even though Maran agrees with him, he's telling you, Yesh Mishomer, there is someone who says. And therefore, I rule it the halakha. But I can't tell you in blanket terms, this is the halakha, rather this is my opinion in halakha. So Yesh Mishomer is far more than just a suggestion. It's not like other places in Shulchan Aruch where he quotes opinions. This is actually his opinion. This is what he means to tell you.